There's a forceful business development movement underway across the river that's bringing new companies to northern Kentucky. On the Business Courier front page centerpiece this week, northern Kentucky wants to soar again. After its big Amazon win, Northern Kentucky's Tri-County Economic Development Corporation, or Triad, is working to become more aggressive, creative and wider reaching. Triad is tasked with attracting and retaining businesses in Boone, Campbell, and Kenton counties. Gary Moore, Judge Executive of Boone County, is Triad's board chair.
Our 30th anniversary, and in doing so, we started to think about what do the next years look like? What does the next 30 years look like? Also, the world is changing. I mean, everything from the way companies do business, retail.
In addition to its focus on attracting new companies to the region, Triad is also looking to increase services to retain business and working more aggressively to partner with cities and counties to identify development sites and the resources needed to make them attractive to potential users. Business Courier reporter Tom Demeropoulos wrote this story and joins Business Courier editor Rob Dawmeyer in the studio with more. Tom and Rob.
Peg, thank you. Tom, thanks for being here. So Peg mentioned a couple things that Triad is doing, but specifically, what are some of the other things that they're working on to kind of reinvent themselves?
And one of the big things with this, Rob, is Triad was looking to kind of get back to its roots, which was a true public-private partnership. Right. And the big thing that you're going to notice here is they're going to the private sector to get a lot more leadership on their board, including their executive board. They're upping the number of people from the private sector that are going to be on that board, and that's going to give them the ability to really know what businesses in northern Kentucky are looking for, what are their challenges, what are their needs. So that's what the biggest thing you'll see. You also see them get into site development. So as a part of this process, they really looked at what the inventory was in northern Kentucky for the properties that they had, the real estate that was available in the region, and they didn't have what they thought they did. So they know that they need to get involved because they need to have not just land available, but ready to go for companies. Companies are moving at a much faster pace. They want to make a decision very quickly, so they need to have those kind of pad-ready sites available to give to companies.
Was there you just answered this a bit, but was there a specific trigger as to why they decided to try to make these changes now?
Yeah, I think there were a couple things that Triad was looking at. They had just had a really big year with Amazon coming to the region, so they knew that Amazon's growth was going to present some challenges to the region, so they wanted to make sure that they're ready and prepared to handle a growth organization like Amazon, not just as a relationship with Amazon, but all the companies that are going to be interested in co-locating near Amazon's operations. Sure. And then they also, you know, it was kind of 30 years. It was a good point to kind of take a step back and look at the organization, and also the passing of Bill Robinson, who was a founder of Triad, kind of opened the opportunity for them to kind of look back and say, you know, should we be focusing on what we focused on? Is this a chance for us to redefine our mission? And that's what they did.
So in August, I think their CEO left, correct? So where's that? Where's the search right now?
Yeah, their longtime CEO, Dan Taberti, left the organization in August, and right now they have an interim CEO in Karen Finan, and they're currently searching. They're doing a nationwide search. They've hired a consulting firm to help with their national search for a new CEO, and they hope to have a candidate selected early in 2019.
Gotcha. Well, it's a fascinating story. It's a really good read. This is a very important organization in northern Kentucky, and really for the whole city. So thanks for being here.
Thanks, Rob.